What's going on? Welcome to the channel. If you're into vintage items and thrifting, you're in the right spot. This channel is dedicated to vintage snapback hats, so I got a big unboxing today. All the items behind me just showed up in the mail this past weekend, so I saved them all up to unbox right now, and a couple more items that showed up earlier that I already unboxed, so I'm going to show all of that off for you today. And today I'm rocking this brand new Yankees hat that I got. The Drew Pearson graffiti with that massive Yankees logo on the side. I got this recently on a hat auction from Instagram. It was $350, but it is a big time grail and one of the top ones on my Yankees collection. So really excited to have this one. And then also the new World Gym t-shirt. If you've been following the channel, you know, all-time favorite t-shirt. And this is the new one that I got because my original one had a bunch of holes. So let's get right into them, starting with this one here at the top. I'm not exactly sure what all of these are, so these are all going to be a little surprise for me too. Usually, I get eager and start peeking into some of them. So this first one is a Indy Motor Speedway logo athletic shark tooth with the logo athletic side right there. This is a wool blend material. It is not twill, so if you're not familiar with these kind of hats, the wool blend is the more superior and the more rare style. These usually are more expensive too, but this one I got a really good deal on. Nice neutral colors. I have one of these already. I kind of have a collection. I think I'll put a picture right here if I have it, of these kind of hats. I love the logo. It's just so cool. And this one's in good condition too. So it's a really good one to kick things off. Really glad this time to not have any poly mailer bags or envelopes, because those are always the worst to deal with. They're usually all squished and not in great condition, so none of those today. Next up here, just in time for the Olympics. I've been trying to get a bunch of these so that people can get their Olympic hats, because I have been getting a lot of requests. So this one right here is a 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games, and this is the Hanes, which all of these Olympic hats, or at least most of them, have had. This one I think is more of a shallow fit, but nevertheless a great hat. Nice summer one because it is twill, or I think this one's more of a cotton material. I think this is a little thicker, maybe a little heavier than a normal twill style. So let's see here. This one's duct tape. This one's a little heavier, so I'm not sure what is in here. Okay, this is interesting. So I said I didn't peek in any of these, but there was one that I peeked in, which is actually this one at the bottom, because I didn't remember buying any big lots of hats, but this one showed up, and it's definitely heavier, and it is definitely not just one hat. So I did peek into this one, and it was a lot of hats. Let me show you here. All these hats right here. There's a Miami Heat logo 7 splash, and then a couple other nice ones. We got an Indiana Hoosiers, and then like some really nice hats in here, but I don't remember who sent this to me. I went through my messages. I was trying to figure it out, but I actually have no idea where these came from, and I know I didn't buy all of these. I mean, some really big time ones. There's a Green Bay Packers Bolt. I don't know if you've seen this style before. I know, a really rare special hat here. It's got some, the snaps ripped off it a little bit, but I really got to figure out who these came from, because this is a nice lot of hats and I don't want to mess them up. So I recognize the name on that smaller package. So those are there, and I'm actually trying to work through a bunch of hat restorations. So, and then 3 more here. If you want to see them, we got PGA, corduroy. This is a Nike Golf Tour. That's actually a pretty cool logo on the front. And then Sultan's Run. This is I think another golf hat, strap back. So gonna have to do some more research, see who sent those to me. I'm pretty sure someone on Instagram a while back, I must have said send them my way, because I do restore vintage hats. I do the whole wash, theme, and reshape for $7 per hat plus shipping back. So I've slowed that down a little bit, just because the demand has been crazy. So many people have been asking me to clean hats for them. But I love doing it. But I do offer it at such a good price because I want people to have clean hats. So I'm happy to do it, but I first have to figure out who whose hats those are. So let's get right into the next one. This one got a little banged up in the mail. Looks like it was thrown around, but it looks like it should still be fine, and it is, luckily. So this one right here, this is an Ohio State Buckeyes, nice bright red. This is a twill material. This is a Twins Enterprise, and it's got that Ohio State Buckeyes with the logo right there on the front. One will definitely be in the hat drop this week, so stay tuned for that. Every Wednesday at noon will be the hat drops, noon Eastern time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's in the middle of the day. And if you're on the West Coast, that is 9 o'clock a.m., I believe. But yeah, so every Wednesday, 16 new hats. Well, not new hats, but they're vintage hats, but I restore them basically to new. Next up here, we'll love this one. Pretty cool colors. Seattle, this one's a little squished. 1995 Seattle NCAA Final Four with the NCAA Final Four patch on the side. Old school NCAA. And then this is a competitor view, which is owned by Logo 7, so I know it's going to be a good fit. I love doing this because every time I'm opening these packages, it feels like Christmas Day because I don't remember exactly what I ordered, because sometimes people take forever to send stuff, and then I'm pleasantly surprised when it finally shows up. So that's why I love sharing these on on YouTube, because I like sharing that and hopefully making other people feel like it's Christmas Day, seeing these cool vintage hats. This one is one of the dirtiest hats I've gotten in a while. But I got it because I love this Budweiser Frog promotion. Black twill, American needle tag on the inside, but it is extremely dirty. So I'm going to have that one cleaned up. Bigger package here. Still think it's only one hat, but I always would rather have a bigger box than a really small one that somebody crams a hat into. Cleveland Indians, 1997, National League. American League champions, 1997. Logo 7. Yep, Logo 7 tag. I've had this a couple times in the Yankees version and love it. So I'm hoping this will go to somebody, a good fan in Cleveland. Here is an Orlando Magic black twill. The silver, blue, and black. Really great colors on this. Magic side hit and then Magic back hit too. This is a G cap. These always have usually big head approved, but not too big. So it's a good kind of universal fit for everybody, which is the great thing about G-Cap. Not the most rare hats, but always reliable and always a good find, especially if you're starting to get into collecting vintage or just wearing vintage in general. Those are always good ones to look out for. Now this is one that got banged up, but I'll be able to restore it hopefully. Very interesting way that it was packed. Looks like someone just flattened the box and then rolled it up like a taco, or a burrito, not a taco. World Series champions, Florida Marlins. This is from the 1997. It's got the year on the baseball right there. That's pretty neat. And then Logo 7 also. Anytime I see a hat that's Logo 7, for the most part, I'm getting it. And then cool World Series logo. I love this logo right here. I think they stuck with this for a couple of years. I think I could be wrong, but I think that's so cool. I made a premium logo based off of that. Down to the last one here in a Walmart box. Another beautiful Olympic Games hat. This one is crispy new. This is the 1996 Atlantic Olympic Games. This is beautiful with the Olympic flame right there on the side. Atlanta 96 on the game. But I actually had this in the hat drop last week and it went right away. So people have been eating up the Olympic hats. Always on my radar this time of the year and on Olympic years. So that actually does it for today. But I do want to announce that I do have all these Chicago Bulls hats on the website right now. There's this Bulls back script, which is a beautiful one. And then a couple championship hats. All of these, I updated the prices because I don't need them right now, and I actually just posted. So usually once I post a little collection, I'll get rid of them so that I can make room for some other inventory. So I'm offering these at really good prices, and I believe that they're steals for what they're worth. So make sure to check that out. They're available now on premium32.com. And then a couple other things. This Orlando Magic is on eBay right now. And then this Oakland Raiders, or LA Raiders. Make sure to check. If this is not for sale right now, I don't have it listed anywhere. But if you want it, shoot me a DM on Instagram and we'll make something work. And then there's a couple others actually that I haven't listed, but I'm open to turning around. This Georgetown Hoyas, absolutely beautiful, cool hat. It's sort of like the jagged edge design. Don't have one. If you know what this is called, let me know. I'm not 100% sure. Such a cool hat. Send me a message if you want that. And then I got two more. This is the Twins Enterprise Swirl, or Highway, whatever they're called. Washington Bullets, and then Toronto Raptors. Great colors on this. A little bit of discoloration at the top from age, even though it is brand new. But that's for the both of these. I think that's just how it goes. But great hats here. Make sure to message me if you want any of them. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And if you like that kind of stuff, make sure to like it. Let me know so I can keep making videos like this. But that does it for today. Stay tuned on Wednesday for the hat drop, and have a nice day.